Hey guys, it's Joshy here, and I'm jumping straight back into Alan Wake. So, from here we are pretty much almost, well, we're getting close to Cauldron Lake, and I was gonna...
See Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Oh, crows. Yay. That's what we all want. Okay. So we're getting there. We certainly are getting there. I'm a little sick of being attacked by people, but we're getting there. Oh. Oh good, flare, gun ammo. And we're full of everything else. Stuff you, crawls. Stuff you. Okay, let's go. Did I miss anything? Can't see anything miss, so we'll say no. I'm guessing this is run. Ha! Let me get the checkpoint and let's continue. Look at me go, killing it. And by killing it, I mean not dying. Don't know if I'd actually say killing it. You got a thermi or anything hidden up here? Oh, there's actually a ladder right here. Okay. Got it. Here we go. Wrong button. Yeah, let's push. Come on, Alan boys! Oh god. Damn it, there's stuff down there. I didn't die. Yet. God damn it, me, I'm getting sucked into stuff. Okay, look, we're gonna go to a shotgun now. Let's go. I'm gonna change it up this time. I stuck with the other one through the last step, so let's do this on this app. And yeah. Boing. Let's just checkpoint it again. Oh, what the fudge? That's just a little rock. Okay, we didn't checkpoint it again. Whatevs. I really just want to fire the thingy up into the crows. Flare gun. But anyway. Run, 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 jump! Let's go to this gun, by the way. Oh, you used a bullet. Gotcha. I may have stuffed up, but I got Themmy! Ah, what an exciting find. I don't even know why I care about my life. I have thermostat. That actually did help. Scared me a little bit. And boop. There we go. Is there any more? Nope. I have enough flares, I might as well use them. No secret that way. And where are the scary men, the taken, to be killed? You know what? That'll do. Ow! I see a big boy. I see a big boy. And then I see another little one here. Oh, he's not. I bought you something. Can't believe he rejected his present like that. What an asshat. Reload, reload, reload. Sometimes I can reload, and when I reload... Oh, no, there was some. Oh, phew. Again, this has nothing to do with anything, but I'm doing it. Just get in there, Joshua. Let's not delay the inevitable, which is the end of the game eventually. More than I need to. Mine, 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 mine. Oh, okay. I'm a fool. Are these flashbangs? Damn. I wished. Okay, where's the weirdo big bad guy's gonna come from? Oh, alright. No more cool shit for Josh, because apparently he's not allowed it. Yeah, quolls. No one likes quolls. Well, not in this game. In general, I like crows. They're quite smart and interesting. I think just because they're black and... Oops. Black and naturally associated with evil, that we just naturally think. Well, wrong button. Did I get him? Nope. Ow! Got him. Although, again, I have a shotgun I could have used. Let's go back to that. Ha! That's how we do it in my neighborhood. You give me those flares. Which way am I going? This way. Well, that doesn't look ominous. Is this going to come to life? Nope. Okay. Dorothy? Oh. Yeah. Whoops. That's the butthead. Got him, finally. I'm not 100% sure what just happened up here because I wasn't paying attention. Where'd that last shithead go? Oh, my nose is itchy. Oh, I guess, oh, there he is. Got him. Bit of a blind shot, but love it. Okay. So you... Oh, gosh. Can we stop? There is interesting oh my god, I don't have time for this. Everyone fuck off. Yes, mine. I don't even care about the flashbang. There is a thermi in here, and we're all missing our perfect opportunity. There you go. Let's reload this. Oh shit. Oh yeah, that should go. There we go. There we go. That was easy enough. Okay, let's just reload all our weapons at this point, okay? We'll reload that one, and we have this one to reload, and I would love another couple of 100 flares or so, thank you. Well, there we go. Looks like minimal to no hidden items around here, so I guess we'll head up. Oh, we got more battling to do, that's exactly what... Is there anything cool inside it? Because, like, if there is, I want it. You know. Can't see anything cool about it. Except for the fact you threw it downhill. Ha! Nice. Pretty sure I'm in Kansas. At this rate. Bing bong bang. Oh, wait. It's literally a staircase here. Okay. Aha! Thought you could get me. Didn't. Yeah. Look at me go. Okay, I'll just wait for this one to do itself. There we go. We're almost there, and I'm gonna actually sit up properly. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Recenter myself a little bit. Just for the one person who's watching. Who lit it a fire? Oh, let's... Oh, yeah. Mine. What, no more stuff? Ah, damn. More flashbang. More kaboomies. Oh, hello. Mine. Oh, what do you mean no more ammo? What does that say? The darkness controls the taken. Oh, what? What? Since when? Oh, let's go. Heroic jump! Ow. Who wants to attack me? Let's go. Well, let's see. You're not working, are you?
I needed to get the generator running.
Just gotta follow the lines. So it looks like I could make my way. No, can't get in there. Okay. Oh, there we go. Flare gun, ammo, flashbang, flare gun. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. I think I will use a flare gun. Where is he? He's coming to that house, isn't he? I missed him. Got him. Kill you! Oh gosh, that took enough hits. Did someone die by walking into that? Lovely. Okay, you know what, we're just gonna do that. Take out you first. And I'll deal with this dickhead. 2, 3, 4. There we go, now everyone's dead. Used a bit of different ammo. Okay, now where do they all come from again? Because they broke that place open, so... Ah! Oops. I thought I had my shotgun equipped. I'm going to be 100% truthful. That was 90% my fault. Okay, now I've got the right one equipped. Those bastards scared me then. Oh, heady shot. Go. Oh, look at this. The basking glow of the holy light. And by holy, I don't know what I mean. Oh, of course. Oh, who would have thunked? Oh, manuscript. My manuscript, it will be my manuscript. I want my manuscript. Haha, it's my manuscript. Oh. Yes, yes, yes. This way, I'm guessing?
Turn back now.
Nope! Ow! There we go. There we go. Is it just me or were there people there for a second? Oh, how old? You are beautiful.
Do as you're told.
Nope. Oh, someone's a grumpy or whitey. Whee! Grumpy old whitey. Grumpy old whitey. Doesn't matter if she did or didn't, because even though I'm here to save her, because I love her, and even if she doesn't love me, even if I didn't know her, she deserves to be saved. I am the greatest, and you are stupid lady. Some gorgeous work you've got going on here. I love how you've decorated this place. Ow! Okay, look. I don't know what happened. This cop car can get out of my way. Oh, I'm coming, woman. Ta-da! Really? Really? That's not the time to run out of batteries. Oh my god. And click the wrong button. Yeah, we'll just catch some HP. Okay.
You can't win.
Holy crap. Unlimited ammo. Yes! This is fun! It's my type of game. Okay, let me just grab some more ammo so there's no... Okay.
You will fail.
I think I destroyed it.
You're making this up.
Oh, there she is. Grumpy, grumpy woman. Oh, I wonder if anyone's ever done that without a flare gun. That'd be hilarious. No, we should keep a hold of that because I don't think it's done. You didn't even do it was in the story. But we're about to... That we are. Oh, I have water here. I might enjoy that. Okay, please.
Hell!
Well, there's a good chance that's where you were going. That's what anyone would assume.
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear in the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman? Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
Got it.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light. Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
Okay, I remember this part of the game. Well, slightly. Okay, come on. Can I move now? Thank you. There we go, definitely want the thermi.
I followed the idea of a path.
See, I followed the idea of a pal. So you don't actually have to get them all, but I want to. There we go.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on! What are you doing, Alan? Stop! Put the light back on!
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
Alright, don't let me answer the phone. Oh, because I've already done that. So we're gonna now like use the darkness and
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
Heart is filled with darkness.
I just like it.
Take you back to the depths of cave.
Oh wow. He cut her heart out. It's a bit dark.
Get away from me, you hag! Where am I? Let me go!
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I...
Right, but I...
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
I love that idea of an ending. I can't believe this was a free game for a week. I love this
I
game.
could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light. Alice? Alice? Oh no!
I guarantee you wouldn't be swimming that slowly.
Alan? Alan?
I can tell you now, all I remember was the clicker in the chest part of the ending and shining a light on things to reveal words. The rest of it I forgot. So I can't remember how the whole thing goes in the end. Is it like... Because I think this game also has a bit of a sequel. Or there's another Alan Wake game. Because I believe I found it once. Well, that's a bit of pollution there. But that's biodegradable. Mm-hmm. Find a new skin to wear.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
God, I love this game. Oh, I'll have to chase up and see if I can find a second one myself. The second. Let's quickly skip that. Let's go to our. If we go to new game, we can now do nightmare mode. We don't need to continue. I don't know where that takes us, so I won't continue extras. Let's have a look at statistics. Revolver was the most kills. Shotgun more than flare gun, obviously hunting rifle. Actually, flare gun beat hunting rifle. Flashbangs, oh wow, 93, nice. Kiss of vehicles, 60. Indirect kills, 37. Poltergeist objects destroyed, 92. Birds killed, a lot. Batteries used, a fair bit. Manuscripts, so I missed 9? That could be all I missed. Wow, I only missed 17 thermoses. That's not really bad. It's pretty good. So by the end of that game, Ellen had 83 thermi, or thermies, as they're better known, carrying around. So look at that. Can pyramids knocked over? Half of them. I did miss half. That's a bit upsetting. Chest found, missed 6. Radio shows found. I got all 11 radios, but I missed 2 of the TVs. That's the problem. Signs found, so I missed some. Alarm clocks found. Wow. Chalkboard standees found. Night Springs video games found. Excuse me, I found one of them. I saw that. Maybe I was supposed to pick it up or shoot it or something. Huh. But, oh well, I found none of those things. That would have been a smart idea. Cinematics, radios, manuscripts. Let me just quick. We haven't done any of these. Wow. Damn it, there's one I missed. I knew I'd missed one in the last one. There's another one I missed that isn't a nightmare. There was some I'd missed. Okay. Well, let's listen to these quickly.
Like Rose, that little smile she had, how she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer, but those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble, and they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
How did he know her bedtime?
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes. Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
What's wrong with that guy?
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole.
I like that, Sarah.
And it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again. I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me. The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below. Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear. Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror. The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me. With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. "That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good."
We've got a few to go through. But we're going to go through them anyway.
Zane fell for Barbara Jagger. It happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse. Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him. Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
I thought I went the wrong one.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. "Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here, all the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent." Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this. Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. "I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Oh, excuse me.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much. The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard. Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Okay, we do have a little more. I want to look. I think there's a lot here that just repeats a lot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the last one, and we're just going to go through the ones I didn't miss.
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong, and he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from. The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The dark presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long-ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
Sorry, just getting important messages.
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came. The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real. After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
So I did miss one more, but I believe you do actually need the darkness, the other mode, just to get the full thing. So there you go. There's the soundtrack in here as well. But I wanted to talk about that is that there is a lot more, and it's quite interesting. But before I do anything else, yeah, it's going to go quiet and still for a moment. Let me just check on this. I'll just do that, sure. I want to check if I can gain access to the other game, and if so, I might actually get it, because it was something I never played through. I bought it for a good friend of mine, but I never got a chance to do it all. So let's have a look. I can't show you guys either, unfortunately. No, it's only got that individual one. Let me have one last check on somewhere else while the screen's just paused and it's quiet, but that's fine. Just load dumb computer so I can check this. Take me to there. Okay. There is the other one here, though. Okay. I don't need to know about that. Don't really need that. But I can get his American Mars. Let me just make sure about this game. It's a brand new standalone experience. Alan Wake. Story: hordes of creepy enemies survive. How beautiful Arizona location combined with the fun, challenging new game mode made a must Alan Wake ventures. This is a must for Alan Wake, veterans, sorry, and a perfect jumping on point for new players. So I'm not sure if it is an exact sequel, but it's called Alan Wake's American Nightmare. But I'm not going to grab it right now, but I'm just going to add it to my wish list while I think of it. So I will probably be playing through this. I'm really, really hoping they don't change every single character except for Alan Wake. But yeah, you guys can look it up anyway. That's on Steam where I found it. So realistically, there's only the two Alice. I guess we could have Alice Wake, but Alan Wakes. So yeah. But anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this whole playthrough and just want to show that support then for the final time, well, at least for this one, please do. I think today we really need to flashbang that like button for the last one. Don't forget Discord, Twitch, and Twitter, a link below. The comment section is there. I love hearing from you guys, especially at the completion of a playthrough. It just makes it feel great that someone's really stuck in and gone through it. And not just that, that someone's enjoyed the venture, if not my venture, but the game's venture itself. And finally, guys, if you'd like to keep up to date, show your support or love or this or that or anything like that, the sub button is there and it is always greatly appreciated when you click it. But anyway, guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.